All right, welcome guys. I'm going to talk to you real quick about fantasy football replacement form. So you should have one of these, which is kind of a list of all the different players and how many points they're worth. It's not the same price as it was at the beginning when it was money. So this is basically from 5 up to 100. You also should have a replacement form. If you don't have those, you can find those on my website, okay, if you didn't pick one up in class today. Go to MrUnderwood.com, and from there you go to fantasy football and you can find it. But I'm going to explain real quick how this works, okay? So what you're going to do is I'm starting you basically off with 10 extra points, okay? Now you're going to get rid of some players. You can get rid up to 4 players and pick up 4 players. If you get rid of 2, you got to buy 2. Now for every player a position that you sell or get rid of, like if you get rid of a quarterback, you got to buy a quarterback. If you get rid of a tight end, you got to buy a tight end. Okay, you got to do that. So it's got to be 1 for 1. Of course, what I'm going over is all right here in the instructions for you. Okay, so this is how it works real quick. Let's say that I'll make this a little larger. Let's say that I got, Andrew Luck, and I want to get rid of Andrew Luck. Well, Andrew Luck, if I follow over here, Andrew Luck is worth 60 points, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to this page here, and I'll scroll down. And all I'm going to do is write Andrew Luck right in here. So it says here, players that I'm selling. So Andrew Luck. And he was a quarterback, and he's worth 60. Okay, so right now I really have 70 points that I get to use because I gave you 10 extra. So let's say we want to sell, a running back, and I want to sell, let's look down here and see. Keep going. Might be on a couple of pages. So let's say you have, Adrian Peterson. So Adrian Peterson you want to sell. Adrian Peterson, he doesn't play for the Saints anymore. I think he got moved to the Cardinals. But Adrian Peterson is worth 50. So I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to write down Adrian Peterson and 50. So here we are. So I'm going to write just right here who I'm getting rid of, Adrian Peterson. He's a running back, and he's 50. Okay? So, as of now, I have 120 points that I can buy. Now, remember, I'm going to have to replace my quarterback with another quarterback and my running back with another running back. You don't have to fill out all 4. You can just do 1 player if you want to. Okay? Now, what's really important, though, is to make sure that you're not trying to purposely make your team worse. Okay? So, I am the commissioner, and I approve all trades. So we got 10, 60 is 70, 70 plus 5, you have 120. So now I got 120 to split between a new quarterback and a new running back. Okay, I don't really want to leave any points on the board, so I'm going to spend all the 120. Okay, now I might decide to put more money on a quarterback than on a running back. So on the quarterbacks, on all the positions, I've listed positions you cannot buy, and there's various reasons for that. I listed those various reasons here. They were either one of the most picked players in the initial draft, so we want to continue to reward the people that picked them at the beginning, or they are one of the highest scoring players at their position currently. Okay, so we want to reward the people that picked them at the beginning. So I'm going to pick a new quarterback, and I'm going to pick, let's decide I'm going to go with, let's go with Kirk Cousins, okay? Kirk Cousins, no, I don't want to do Kirk Cousins. Let me get rid of that. I don't want to do Kirk Cousins. How about Deshaun Watson, okay? So Deshaun Watson cost me 70, okay? So I could have sold him for 70 if I had him, but I'm going to pick him up. So I'm going to write down right here Deshaun Watson and 70. So write down Deshaun Watson. And he has a cost of 70 right here, okay? So now, 120 minus 70, I got 50 to spend right now. I may not want to spend all 50. I may like a running back that costs less than that, okay? So let's see, those are lower running backs. So the max I can go on a running back is 50. But I'm going to go, I can't go with Marshawn Lynch. Mark Ingram. Can't buy Christian McCaffrey, darn it. All right, I'm going to go with Bilal Powell for the Jets. So that's who I'm going to go with right now. So he cost me 45. So I'm going to write down Bilal Powell. And 45, and I spent 115. I got to just make sure that these are exactly the same, the 120 and the 115, or that my bot is less than my cost, okay? I can't buy more than what I've sold. So this is how you do it. It is due right here. It is due to me by noon this Sunday, October 22nd, okay? If you did by chance want to pick either Kansas City or Oakland players, they actually played on Thursday night. So I guess if you're watching this video today, it would have been last night. So your players will not go into effect until week 8. Okay, if those are the players, if you chose any Kansas City or Oakland players. And really that's because I've been out a lot all week, and so I didn't get a chance to talk to you about this before today that you're watching it, which is really Friday. So I hope that helps. Rewatch the video if you need to, okay?